Hey guys, how's it going? I just kind of giving you guys an update. Hang on a second, let me turn on this fan here. It's just kind of an impromptu update on what I'm up to. I decided to do this instead of a regular Let's Play episode because there's a sore in the back of my throat that makes talking somewhat difficult. And this I can kind of stop and go. Well, a Let's Play I have to, add the commentary and blah blah blah. So I figure I'd just talk about kind of what I'm doing for this year. Um, I'm working on more PlayStation titles, if you guys haven't noticed. That's the whole point of, the Resident Evil video. And I'm hoping to do Resident Evil 2 relatively soon after the next couple of months. Right now, I'm also working on Crash Bandicoot 2. We'll see how that goes. But I wanted to do some content for March. I always do a month of Mario kind of thing. So I'm working on some content for that as well. And after March, I'm hoping to just jump right into Resident Evil 2. And I'm hoping that it'll be a more positive experience, and I'm hoping that it will be more of a definitive review. For those of you who don't know, I just posted the Resident Evil review this week, and it was a mess. It was a bit of a mess on my part. I still stand by what I said, but it just seemed like it was kind of all over the place. I didn't really seem like I was into the recording part of it, and yeah, it was a problem. I'm over it now. Moving on. I'm kind of excited to play Resident Evil 2. I'm also planning on doing some Uncharted and possibly the first God of War. We'll see how that goes. And Crash Bandicoot 2 and Spiral 1. Hooray! If I have time, I would not mind even throwing in some Tomb Raider into that whole mess of things. But as for other reviews that I'm doing, I'm still planning on doing some Sonic content, particularly Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic Triple Trouble this season. But I don't know when I'm going to be doing that. I'm also looking to possibly squeezing in a new Super Mario Brothers Wii review, but that's not going to be part of Month of Mario because I don't have the time for it. The games that I'm going to be looking into for Month of Mario is actually going to be Mario Kart and Mario RPG. And if I have the time, Mario's Time Machine. And if I get the Let's Play done, which maybe, I don't know for sure, Super Mario Sunshine re-review. And top levels of Super Mario Sunshine. I'll just rank all the levels right there and then. So there's all that. And I'm hoping sometime this season to do Pokemon Generation 2 review. For those of you who don't know, because hardly anybody watched it, I did do a Pokemon Generation 1 review several years back. So I'm hoping to finish Generation 2, and I will review Pokemon Crystal for you guys. As for everything else, I don't know if I'm going to get another month of done. There's a lot of titles that I wouldn't mind looking into and actually playing for you guys, but it's a we'll see. If I have the time, absolutely. Like Luigi's Mansion 3. I want to get to Luigi's Mansion 3, absolutely, but it's if I have the time. It's not on my, absolute to-do list. Another thing that I'd like to look into is Link Between Worlds. It's the only Zelda game that I haven't reviewed other than Breath of the Wild that is single player. And I would love to get into that too, but again, I have to have the time. And right now, Crash Bandicoot 2 and Super Mario RPG are kind of taking up that time. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I apologize that I haven't been getting reviews out as quickly as I would like some of the time because I'm also doing a massive writing project in the hopes that I'm basically creating documentation of my original characters and their stories in hopes that one day I can make them into video games, but we'll see how that goes as well. As for the rest of YouTube kind of thing, the Let's Play aspect of it, I'm working on Kingdom Hearts right now. It's not a 100% playthrough, thank goodness, but I do want to get more done before I go and beat the game. And I'm also working on Super Mario Sunshine 100%. After all that is done, I am going to be hopefully working on something. I'm not sure which game I'm going to play next, but I have some options. I wouldn't mind doing Arkham City. I wouldn't mind playing Miles Morales as Spider-Man. And I wouldn't mind starting up a Let's Play of Hollow Knight. And then I also have the Assassin's Creed series, though I'm kind of holding off on that for a second for other reasons. And then there's also Breath of the Wild. Eventually I'm going to have to play Breath of the Wild as a Let's Play, and when I do, I'll inevitably review it. But that's what I'm looking into right now, and we'll see how that all goes. I'm going to take a break after Kingdom Hearts before I start into Final Fantasy yet again with Final Fantasy VII. But that's kind of where I'm looking into that. So, sorry if this is a short update video. I'm just kind of talking about what I'm planning on doing for the year. And that's what I'm planning on doing. I would like to get some other reviews done, though, just to let you guys know. In particular, some of the things I'm just looking into in the future, later on down the line, would be like Sonic Labyrinth. I'm looking into how I would do Diddy Kong Racing as well as Donkey Kong 64. I'd like to get into more Sega properties too. Not just Sonic, but like Rystar, Nights into Dreams, Echo the Dolphin. Help me on that one. Sega has quite a robust 16-bit, lineup. And I'd like to get into some of the more of the games there because I didn't have a Sega Genesis growing up. And I'd like to try and experience some of the classics. There's also some indie titles that I wouldn't mind taking a look at. Yooka-Laylee, Undertale, Shovel Knight, Curse of the Moon 2, although I might re-review Curse of the Moon 1 along with that, so we'll see how that goes. As well as River City Girls 2, because that just came out recently. I played a little bit of it. It's fun, for sure, but I would like some more time to dedicate to it at the moment. I'm just kind of playing it casually for now. And then there's some month ofs that I've been kind of meandering in my head. I haven't had the time, but it seems like every November I'm doing a month of, give or take, so I might do some of these around that time. Some of them have just been straight marathons because, like Donkey Kong, I just completed the Donkey Kong marathon. I can't call it a month though because I did 5 reviews on the dang thing, so... but the other ones that I'm thinking of would be like Wario, Mega Man, and Metroid. I wouldn't mind tackling any of that. So that's what I'm kind of looking into. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. And then the re-reviews. Man, doing some re-reviews. I do not have any planned per se. But if I was going to do other than Super Mario Sunshine, of course, but if I was going to do another re-review in between all that, Curse of the Moon and Mad World would definitely be up there. I've also been kind of thinking about how I would tackle Five Nights at Freddy's again if I was going to re-review that series. I wouldn't mind doing like 3 games at a time. So it just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood to play on those particular things. Five Nights at Freddy's is a bit harder for me to record. Mad World would not be hard, but I'm kind of recording other things at the moment. Like I said, Pokemon Generation 2, among other things, Super Mario RPG. But I would not mind, sneaking Mad World into there, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon into there. I've meandered the thought of getting back into No More Heroes as well, just because I have no problem playing that game multiple times. And, taking care of the re-review for at least the first one would be kind of interesting. But I'm working on it. So that's what I'm working on. I apologize. Again, my throat is killing me. There's a sore, right on one of my tonsils is what's happening. And it's not bad. I can still talk, but the longer I talk, the more I'm feeling it in the back of my throat. So that's why you guys are getting like a 10-minute update video with some random footage, probably Super Mario Sunshine or Crash Bandicoot 2. I'm not sure, but it'll be playing in the background. So, till next time, my minions, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, I can't even say goodbye. What? Oh, that hurt. Okay, so I can't say goodbye like I normally do. I probably can't laugh either, so, haha. Okay, have a good one.